Get ready to fly.
527 ready for departure.
Get ready to fly.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking go! Jets demolish the Colorado Avalanche 7-0 for the touchdown. What a game! What a goddamn statement. Goddamn statement. Going into this game virtually decided home ice between Central Division 2 and Central Division 3. And now the debate is practically over. All the Jets need to do now is win one of their games against Seattle and Vancouver to solidify home ice advantage. The Avalanche's two games are against Edmonton and Vancouver, maybe, actually, now that I think about it. It's two tough opponents, I believe. And this is just such a massive win. And the Jets did their goddamn homework. And so, them doing their homework, it was honestly so key to the fact that I got walked in on. Oh my god, I wasn't ready for that. But they did their homework. The Jets played so smart against the Colorado Avalanche. They got on Georgiev early, who, in my opinion, is a weak point for the Avalanche. I think he definitely leaves a lot to be desired in the net. With that pressure, they also hit them with stretch passes all day. Stretch passes against the Avalanche are great sometimes. Instead of going east-west, they went north-south with those hit passes, and they absolutely just caught a lot of the Avalanche flat-footed. As well, they never overly pinched on the defense. Defensively, they were always conservative. They gave McKinnon room, but forced him and other shooters to shoot from far away, which maximized Hellebuyck's ability to see the shot, and when Hellebuyck sees the shot, he stopped the shot. And honestly, let's just get into it. They score early. God, who scored the first one? Sean Monahan scored the first one. It's so hard to remember them all. Monahan scored the first one. I was getting food at the time, so I just have the reaction to the second one, where on a Nathan MacKinnon penalty, Gabriel Vilardi from the Gabriel Vilardi spot scores to make it 2-0 reaction here. Holy shit, they ain't even gonna let me eat my goddamn dinner! It's 2-0, baby! This is big. This is honestly massive, because the second they get on him early, the Avalanche panic, and it leads to the Jets just staying the course. Also, by the way, the deployments are the same as last game, but they worked marvelously tonight. Dare I say, you could leave Niederreiter out for a game, or if you bring him back in, put him on like the fourth line in Iafallo's spot. Like, honestly, don't touch the top 9, because right now those guys are cooking. And credit to Kyle Connor, who I have been annoyed about him being on the first line. Kyle Connor played like a first-line winger tonight. There was a play in the third period I need to highlight now before I forget. He back-checked Nathan MacKinnon and took the puck off his stick and cleared it in the neutral zone when MacKinnon was trying to come up with speed. That is a textbook play on what you need to do to MacKinnon. You need to keep him... Either you need to force him to the outside where his shots are meaningless, or you need to make him uncomfortable. And the Jets made Nathan MacKinnon uncomfortable tonight. Then on another power play, which is the penalty you have to call here. Like, I know Avalanche fans are going to kind of roll their eyes here, because don't get me wrong, the penalty that for example, they took against Neil Pionk was funny, because it probably was a weaker penalty. This penalty, though, you have to call. It's a contact on the stick, breaks Vilardi's stick at right off the breaks Vilardi stick right off the faceoff. So you got to call it on the power play. Josh Morrissey with the fucking cannon. Holy fucking shit! Right off the draw, baby. Josh Morrissey, 3-0 Winnipeg. Absolutely bombs it by Georgiev, who never saw it. A lot of times when the puck goes to the point, goalies do this thing where they straighten up. I never got to do it as a kid because I'm 5'9" and could never see over them. So when the puck goes to the point, I'm going like this. But Georgiev does a little set thing. You'll notice Hellebuyck does it too. It's they're resetting their motions to just track the puck. Once they've tracked the player, they can go back down and be able to logistically know where the puck's going. Georgiev never gets set. He goes right up into tracking position and never gets back down ready to set, and the shot comes in, so he's dropping with it and having to move with motion. And making that save with motion is very hard, and Morrissey puts it perfectly. And in the time it has taken me to explain to you how that goal went in the net, the Jets have already fucking scored to make it 4-0. The captain scores! Oh my God! Adam Lowry, the captain, leading by example. Are you fucking ready? Chills, motherfucker! Adam Lowry, with his first in like 11 games, I think they said, scores to make it 4-0. A brilliant play by the third line. Shot from the point from DeMello. Adam Lowry in a spot where, honestly, it's a type of goal we've seen him score before. And it's the type of goal we need to keep seeing him score, because that means that there's proper pressure off pad shots. There are types of goals in hockey that you like to see repeated because it breeds success. These are the type of goals that breed success, is being able to make something out of nothing plays. There is very little a goaltender can do when the shot goes off his pad other than try to direct it outwards. Adam Lowry is there, snatches it up, and puts it in the back of the net. Love to see it. That chases Georgiev. Foriev. Sorry. And the Jets then pretty much, it's a 4-0 lead. Is it a 4-0 lead going into the second period? Or is it 5-0 at that point? I'm going to say it's 4-0 going into the second period. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But yes, Jets score to make it 4-0. They take that lead into the second. Justice Annunen. It's finished and it's hard to say. But he goes to the net. I thought he did okay. But actually, I'd argue that the goals he gave up, some of them were worse, but they were grade A shots, which we'll get to. At the end of the first period, here's Carter's thoughts on the game. And this is how you fucking carry on. Come on! Yeah! Good morning, afternoon, and my turn, jackass! Sweet! Get the fuck out of here!
What a stop by Hellebuyck! Little back hitter going.
Wow. Wow. Now, I knew we had a good record against the Avalanche. I knew that we were going to sweep this. I was pretty sure we'd probably figure out a way to win this game. Wow. 7-0? Like, man, I knew, I knew Colorado's goaltending was their weak spot, but where do I even start with this? First off, the Jets play a perfect game today. Seriously, there's nothing more you can ask for if you're a Jets fan. 7-0. This is a statement win. Dallas, Colorado, Nashville, just completely running over the Central Division, and this is the time to do it. The Jets with this win. Now, actually, I shouldn't say it with this win. So with the Jets with this win now, we have the season series above Colorado. Colorado, in order for them to get home ice advantage, they would have to go 2-0 in their final two, and the Jets would have to go 0-2, which means that pretty much as long as the Jets are able, if we can beat Seattle or Vancouver, then we got home ice advantage. Wow, I don't even know, I was not expecting this. Again, This is one of those things. The Jets are a complete team, and they got to show it. And the thing is, the thing is here with the Jets is that the Avalanche, even though they have a deep team, they rely on that first line so much. McKinnon logs so much time. If you watch the game today, if you watch games even where they're winning, where they're not necessarily trying to catch up, McKinnon is logging so many minutes. The Jets being able to roll 4 lines, keep everything fresh, keep everyone fresh. They have just been able to just completely wear them down. And this is exactly what we need to see come playoff time. And man, this gets me more excited for playoffs. So go Jets, go. What an incredible game. And let's get back to Zach.
Carter watched this game as well, too. It was great to see. I'm so happy. The boy's been working his ass off in college, so he's been getting... I have too, just not as well. But so he's been busy. He hasn't been able to do Carter's Corners, but he does. It's great to see him do it. And also, he still had time to help send us clip footage to use and to giving us thumbnails, like that beautiful thumbnail we had the other day for Connor Levis, which you should also check out because that video is great. But anyway, go to the second period, and the hits don't stop coming. They don't stop coming. Tyler Toffoli on a one-timer scores to make it 5-0 Jets. Reaction here. Tyler fucking Toffoli, and the Jets are up by a nickel, as Kevin Sawyer would say. A beautiful 2-on-1, and something I have to say, this second period the Jets scored less, but holy crap, did they generate 2-on-1s like nobody's business. The Avalanche were, and I get this, I actually understand this to a degree, because when you're down in the score, you have to start pressing. But even after, I think, the 6-0 goal or the 7-0 goal, one of the two, we get a 2-on-1 again right after that. Like, the Avalanche were just giving those lanes away, and we were all too willing to take them. That leads to a Sean Monahan goal to make it 6-0 reaction here. Absolutely beautiful! What a play by Josh Morrissey to create that. And then Monahan finishes it. Woo! And with the momentum firmly in the driver's seat of the Winnipeg Jets, they keep it rolling, and Adam Lowry gets his second of the game on what I would honestly say is a badly managed play by the Avalanche reaction here. Yes! Touchdown Winnipeg! 7-0 Winnipeg! Woo-hoo! This goal's really bad for the Avalanche because this isn't a 2-on-1. This is a 1-on-1 with a trailer. And the trailer is either Iafallo or Appleton, is way behind the play. And I'm shocked that the Avalanche defender goes, yep, I gotta watch that sneaky fucker over there. Like, he gives Adam the whole lane to the net. And, like, I get it. Like, North American culture is leave the shot to the goalie, take the pass. Like, as a defenseman, your job is to take the pass. That being said, NHL standards are also that you can kind of play the middle a little bit better. Like, you have to almost... You got to kind of force the puck off his stick a little more. And he does nothing to do that. He actually, if anything, gives Lowry the runway to go in and score to make this a 7-0 game for Winnipeg. And that is the touchdown. That'll do it for 2 periods. What time is it? Moose Watch! Moose Watch. So, the Manitoba Moose have eliminated the Iowa Wild, I believe, now, from contention. They win a 7-4 game this afternoon in a game where Christian Reichel had his first hat-trick of the season. A bunch of guys got on the score sheet, and Mark Lewinsky scored his first AHL goal of his career. Good for Mark. Also, Dylan Anhorn has yet to suit up for the Moose. I'm really curious to see how he does. He actually made the second All-American team, I believe, for college with Rutger Gordy, which, by the way, we are on Rutger Watch right now. because Michigan lost 4-0 in the Frozen Four, and Frank Nazar has already declared that he is signing. He's already signed with the Chicago Blackhawks, meaning the first domino in Michigan's powerhouse offense has fallen. Gavin Brindley. If Gavin Brindley is signing with the Blue Jackets, I think that increases the likelihood Rutger is going to sign with the Jets this year. We still have to wait and see. Obviously, as well, too, Connor Levis signed a tryout with the Manto Moose so he could get in a couple reps, at least a practice. Check out our video on that. It was a great video to record. I also do hope he does get his ELC contract signed soon, though, because honestly, Levis is fine. He's a low risk, low reward prospect, 7th rounder who averages almost a point per game in the WHL. Those are fun. Also, Colby Barlow took part in warm-ups with the team today. He did not play. He is set to play soon. I will say this. With Barlow's situation, how I've analyzed this Moose team, the only spot available is probably 4th line winger, right winger. But ironically, that's Mark Lewinsky. So Mark Lewinsky's scoring because probably his job depends on him to score. This to be honest. Colby Barlow, honestly, looking at him, such an electric shot. Not the best passer, but he's got a great shot, great power play forward, hoping they use him well. Here are some of the highlights from that Moose game this afternoon.
The middle is Ford. He'll steer it into the corner and beat his man to the puck. Parker Ford spins out, looking for Viel, and he scores! Jeffrey Viel wires one home, and the Moose lead 1-0. Still in the offensive zone as Hunt gets one away, and the Moose able to clear it. Now Tony Nato out of the box. He's in on a break from the left side. Tony Nato tucks it on the forehand, keeps whacking away, and he scores! Dominic Tony Nato! It's a shorthanded goal, and the Moose lead 2-0. For Golder, he'll try to skate away from a couple of wild defenders and play it up the boards. He'll get into the offensive zone now. Protects the puck well. Reinforcements coming. Here's Lewinsky, a shot, and he scores! Mark Lewinsky, his first AHL goal, and the Moose lead 3-0. Over to the near side, Reichel battling for the puck. Comes to the line, Barteau skating to the middle of the ice. Leaves it for Capobianco. From the top of the zone, sends it back door, and they score! Christian Reichel, the deflection in front, and it's 4-0 Moose! Barteau to the puck off the wall, and Cease trying to send it on for Reichel. He's in all alone. Christian Reichel scores! 20 on the season for Christian Reichel, and the Moose lead 5-0.
And yeah, we take it into the third period, and we just cruise this out, honestly. As I said, there's some great plays in this third period, which just are so amazing to see. First off, Kyle Connor back-checking Nathan McKinnon. Connor Hellebuyck being able to bail out a pretty dicey situation in the zone, and the Jets getting out of trouble a couple times when the Avalanche were just pressing to break the shutout. Also, Mark Scheifele making a great logical play with 20 seconds left to just say, this game, the clock's getting killed right now. Doesn't take it out. Great to see. Nikolai Ehlers with 2 big blocks in the third period in a 7-0. Hits 2 back-to-back blocks with the body in a 7-0 game. Love to see it from Ehlers. Also, Tyler Toffoli gets a beautiful chance, just can't beat Annunen, but the Jets are willing to still pressure the offense, which is amazing to see. Overall, this game is fantastic. We can't get ahead of ourselves, obviously, but if this Jets team shows up to the playoffs, we're going to make some fucking noise, boys. Let me know down below in the comments your thoughts on this game. Leave a like on the video and subscribe. The Jets have now officially got 50 wins on the year and are on a 6-game heater. 3 stars of the game. First star with the shutout, Connor Hellebuyck. Gets back-to-back shutouts for the Winnipeg Jets, who are actually improving their Jennings odds. Right now it's 2-2, Buffalo and Florida, meaning the Jets now have a 4-goal lead with 1 less game in hand, with the 1 game in hand on Florida's Jennings. It is a realistic possibility now that they somehow fucking shut out both Central matchups. Didn't see that coming. But yes, first star Connor Hellebuyck because it's a shutout. It's still great to see. Second star will be Sean Monahan, a 3-point night for Sean Monahan. Third star will be a tie between Adam Lowry and David Gustafson. Both of them showed up big. Honorable mention will go to Josh Morrissey. Yeah, those are the ones I'm going to go with. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
One, Nikolai Ehlers chips it through, gets around, and he shoots and scores! What a goal!